Good evening. I'm Kim Watering, as principal at Erie Middle School. It is my honor to welcome you tonight to the 2018 Bridge to Erie High School ceremony. A very special thank you to Danielle Chrisman and the 8th grade orchestra for providing such a wonderful performance for a processional. Please give them one more round of applause as they make their way to their seats. While they are getting situated, I want to take the opportunity to thank all of our performers tonight, our band, choir, and orchestra. If you know this time of year and how crazy it can be with our end of the year performances, they took the time to prepare something special for tonight. So for all of our performers tonight, band, choir, and orchestra, can we give them a round of applause? And I especially want to celebrate our band because they did have a competition on Saturday. They had the Bands in the Park competition, a Colorado competition. They took second place, so great job with the band. This is an exciting evening for all of us as our students conclude their middle school years and continue their education on into high school as the future graduating class of 2022. Congratulations. Families, we are honored to have the opportunity to work with you and your students. On behalf of the Erie Middle School staff, we thank you for your trust and your support. The students at Erie Middle School owe their success to you and this caring community. Students, let's please give your family a round of applause. And teachers. A lot of our teachers are up here in the front row, and I know there's a few out in the audience. Teachers, we thank you for your dedication for our students. You provide the support that helps students reach high expectations, and you help them get to that level. We so appreciate you. So please give our teachers a huge round of applause. Okay, so now back to our students. Students, we congratulate each of you as we recognize the achievement and the sacrifices that you have made to successfully complete your middle school years. Each of you deserves recognition, and I applaud you for your accomplishments. This accomplishment is an important step in your journey. However, I challenge you to not rest easy, but instead continue to strive for the next level of excellence and achievement. Excellence and achievement comes from effort and attitude. The effort to not just do the work given you, but to seek deeper understanding. The attitude to challenge yourself, and to challenge yourself to always improve and grow. As you enter high school, challenge yourself to stretch beyond your comfort zone. Seek out new experiences in high school and in life. The more involved you become, the more enriched your life will be. Challenge yourself in new ways, academically, athletically, artistically. Do not shy away from something because it is hard or because you might fail. It is okay to fail, so be tenacious, keep at it, and try again. Be confident and know that you are resilient. You can overcome any adversity you face to move forward. By doing so, you will grow in a direction that takes you beyond yourself, a direction that leads you to become the person that you would like to be. So again, congratulations to the Erie Middle School 8th grade and the graduating class of 2022. I would like to thank the organizers of our event tonight, Ms. Bodie, Ms. Brigham, Ms. Hebrink, Ms. Atwood, Ms. Tomlinson, as well as the Erie High School staff, Ms. Russell, Dr. Stalcup, Mr. Stacina, Mr. Carpenter, and Mr. Buckler for hosting our event tonight. I would also like to thank, in advance again, all of our performers and our speakers this evening. This is our second year to have a student speaker representing the 8th grade class, and we're excited to offer this opportunity to include our students' voice in the presentation, as you will hear later in the program. Ms. Bodie will also speak to what our students have created with our pins and with our graphic art design for the program tonight, and you'll hear that a little bit later as well. But first, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker this evening. Every year, the 8th grade class votes to select an influential adult in their lives that they would like to speak at the bridge ceremony. So I am honored to introduce 8th grade language arts teacher, Mr. Alex Maughan.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, hearts back at you. Good evening, community of Erie, Colorado. It has been my honor to be your 8th grade language arts teacher this year. I do feel that we owe this group of students one more round of applause. We'll clap so much for them, but they deserve it. I personally have received many thank yous from this group of students over the past few weeks. But ultimately, speaking in front of you is the greatest honor and the greatest thank you that you can give me, because I feel that in choosing me to be your speaker tonight, you are allowing me to carry your voice into this much larger room in front of our community. So I thank you, students of Erie Middle School. Erie is quickly changing. I have been a part of this community for 12 years now. My grandma first moved here, and with that, I saw a place that had dirt roads. But you, class of 22, are going to play a large part in the way that this community develops. You are a unique bunch. You're fiercely vocal and you're independent, yet you're loyal and you're proud. You are passionate and you are provocative. So it is about voice that I would like to talk about this evening. You have already shown the power of your collective voice this year. You have shown us not to be afraid to use our voices and not to be afraid to change the world. When you stood up on March 17th and exited our building to protest the safety of our schools, you showed adults around the world the power of your voice. You spoke out against injustice and racism in Socratic seminars in my class. And I know that you carry on those conversations in the halls of our school. We must use our voices, and we must not be afraid to make mistakes when we use our voices. But we must use our voices with respect. We must listen to other people when they use their voice. We had the privilege this year to study the Holocaust in 8th grade language arts. We read remarks from a German priest, Martin Niemöller. Martin Niemöller was at first a Nazi sympathizer, but over time, he grew to understand the evil that the Nazi Party symbolized. And these remarks that I'm going to read back to you now are on the wall of the Holocaust Museum and Memorial in Washington, D.C. First, they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out, because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out, because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out, because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me. Niemöller, speaking about the complicitness of Germans during the Holocaust, leaves a message for us today. And I want you to take that message to heart. When you see wrong in the world, it is your duty to confront it. You must have difficult conversations. You must speak up. And you must listen to those who speak up. Because as we learned during the Holocaust, when Jewish people were taken away, they were not silent. You must listen when people speak out. And adults in this room, when they stand up and speak out, we must listen to them. I know the power of your voices because I have seen them in my classroom and at our school. I ask that you have the courage to continue to speak out, not for the next 4 years, but for the remainder of your lives. Mr. Buckler, I pass this group of 8th graders to you and your teachers at Erie High School. I ask that you provide them with the positive, productive learning environment that they have had at Erie Middle School. Please provide them with the structure and opportunity to change Erie, to change the United States of America, and to change the world. It has been my pleasure to be your teacher, class of 2022. Thank you. Thank you. Again, I just want to reiterate, the number of thank yous that I've received from this class in particular has been astounding. And to receive this honor to speak at their continuation is truly powerful, and I thank you again. Now, to continue our celebration, I would like to call on Mr. Tyler and the students of his EMS band. Thank you. And Corey and Abby.
Are they not incredible? Give them another round of applause. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Mr. Vennard arranged that, correct? He did. He arranged that and put that together for our students. Our music program is like no other, I believe, in the state of Colorado. For just in middle school, they are absolutely tremendous. I am Erin Brigman, and I am the Dean of Students, and it is my honor to recognize a group of students who, with focused efforts, attitude, energy, and determination, did something that not an awful lot of kids can do. They're almost all saved. The students that we're going to recognize here in just a moment have managed to maintain a 4.0 GPA every quarter, all 3 years of their middle school career. Students that are sitting in the front row, please begin to make your way up here to the stage to receive your 4.0 medal. Please stay in the order I put you in so you don't mess me up, okay? It's that structure that I need. Our medal winners tonight are Deborah Altschuler, Hallie Banks, Browwyn Busby, Dario Hinojosa. I think they like him. Aiden Morganfield. Parker Patzer. Caden Sisk. Carlin Trujillo. And Sophia Winter. Congratulations to each of you. Your hard work and dedication to school, it has not gone unnoticed. We are so incredibly proud of you. I would also like to recognize 2 more students who, with focused determination, have managed to be present for every single day of middle school. Right? This is tremendous to be present, and they're here tonight, to be present every single day of their middle school career. If these 2 students would make their way to the stage, our award for perfect attendance, yes, let's applaud these 2. Our award for perfect attendance for all 3 years of middle school goes to Justin Cartwright and Andrew Tran. I don't know about you, but I can't say I've been present every day for all 3 years. What an amazing accomplishment for our 4.0 students, as well as our perfect attendance kids. I know that our entire 8th grade class can change the world. We know that attendance matters, and making that effort to be here every single day is your first step to success. Great job, you guys.
It is now my honor to introduce our student speaker to the stage. Can we please give a round and welcome to the stage to Sawy Vennard.
I'm not this tall. Okay, just leave it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good evening, parents, students, teachers, and siblings that don't want to be here. As we walk across the stage, our middle school years are coming to an end before our eyes. The next chapter of our lives is ahead of us, and taking a look back on the past 3 years, I feel confident to say that we are prepared to face any obstacles high school will throw at us. Middle school was without a doubt a tough journey. In 6th grade, we had to take a run forwards when we had just learned how to walk. 7th grade was a year of determination and exploration. We were given more chances and opportunities. We started to make more decisions for ourselves. Then we came into 8th grade, and we came to the abrupt realization that we were finally the big kids. We had to step up and become the new leaders of EMS. As we have been nearing the end, we have started to set new goals and ambitions for ourselves. In these 3 years, we took chances, made mistakes, tried new things, challenged ourselves and each other, and most importantly, achieved. With the continual help from our teachers, we are all able to have our own victories, from getting a good grade on a test to getting principal's honor roll. I know in 6th grade, I dedicated myself to find a way to make Mr. Maughan to eat mayonnaise, as he makes it well known is his least favorite food. If you get a chance one day, you should ask him about the mayonnaise-filled donut. All the trails we traveled, paths we took, good and bad decisions we made, it all came to one final destination, to find who we were and who we wanted to be. We learned not to follow others' footsteps, but to create our own. We learned to stand up for our beliefs, how to exceed expectations, not just meet them, how to push past our fears and show our true selves. In these 3 years of middle school, we had one tough lesson to learn. We had to listen. We had to listen to our friends, peers, teachers, and even though we all hate to admit it, our parents can be right sometimes too. Middle school gave us a chance to live without holding back, learn to love ourselves, and to walk out of the school with more confidence than we had taking our first steps in. Having the next 4 years to define ourselves once again, remember to take the lessons you learned with you. Don't forget the chances you took, the bonds you made, and the experiences you went through. As this chapter comes to an end, another will begin. We are ready to move forwards, to live, to experience, to thrive. Marie Curie once said that nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood. Now is the time for us to understand more so we can fear less of what life throws at us. That's all.
Good evening. I'm Jocelyn Laviolette, school psychologist at Erie Middle School. At this time, we would like to invite any Erie Middle School teachers who would like to celebrate students as they cross the bridge from Erie Middle School to Erie High School to join us at the stage. this time, we will begin with individual students to cross the bridge and welcome to your middle school. We ask that you please hold your applause for no individual student until the end, so that families are able to hear the next movement that is announced. Eliana Whalen. Tommy Farige. Trevor Newland. Anna Lundstad. Dennis Minut. Zoe Fowler.
Start over here, please. Thank you. Sophia, good job.
Jillian Briganti. Elisa Gleason. Austin Pope. Emery Wright. Ashley Levitt. Andrew Tran. Justin Cartwright. Sophia Winter. Carolyn Trujillo. Hayden Sisk. Parker Patzer. Aiden Morganfield. Dadu Inojos. Sorry. Bronwyn Busby. Haley Banks. Deborah Alschuster. Kaylin Herc. Savannah Vennard. Sophia Stasina. Haley Frazier. Zachary Crowder. Afton Bozeman. Matthew Streeter. Landon Jaramillo. Lily Meskers. Michael Hobart. Faith Kelly. Amelia Shuzanzian. Sophia Fagan. Hannah Hartman. Jordan Hirsch. Kelly Hobbs. Paige Smith. Ruby Kovac. Parker Vignola. Mitchell Goodman. Matthew Sousa. Sam Haystrom. Jennifer Cohn. Dylan Alcoop. Dylan McDonald. Joshua Haddle. Aiden Beard. Emma Fling. Lexi Jones. Aiden Lyle. Benjamin Dunn. Levi Choi. Gavin Beeler.
Zachary Crooks. Jaden McCarty. Madeline Cover. Ariana Nielsen. Jessica Witten. Zachary Milford. Tyler Haskins. Kellen Byrne. Carter Manchester. Carter Thiessen. Annika Van Wodenberg. Nicholas Martinez. Riley Duckwall. Aiden Oxiger. Ryan Martin. Dylan Leffel. David Cunningham. Brandon Biskini. Teddy Gonzalez. Liam Seitz. Samuel Sten. Jack Earhart. Trenton Bowers. Dave Mudikuktore. Cole Morgan. Gavin Johnson. Elena Fuentes. Kira Brown. Jacob Wardak. Luke Fritchie. Drew Peterson. Ethan Prinky. Brendan Krogan. Oh my goodness. Solai. I'm just going to say. Colton Krill. Grace Roberry. Kayan Hargrave. Liam Leonard. Jackson Pace. Aiden Turner. Joseph Mogler. Noah Coet. Colton Brown. Lily Weisbart. Riley Jackson. Bridget Egan. Hannah Molsher. Logan Shafter. Delaney Simpson. Ellen Horner. Fiona Spencer. Cassidy Gardner. Alexis Schindler. Bridget Germany. Lillian Martin. Zachary Higgins. Griffin Gearhart. Cassandra Ariano. Hope Jealous. Chloe Boscia. Peyton Feely. Christina Calderon. Rosina Wolf. Emily Howard. Holly McDonald. Abigail Taft. Miley Mahan. Ainsley Harris. Paris Courtguard. James Sorrell. Emmeline Osborne. Shelby Teagarden. Aiden Coet. Dalen Tisea. McKenna Birch. Blake Everts. Chad Reeves. Jake Stanek. Kayla Cook. Macy Larson. Have fun. Keegan Otis. Dustin Corbett. Thomas Smith. Emily Murphy. Bethany Kohler. Andrew Bottenhorn. Molly Ellsworth. Sydney Peterson. Annabelle Thompson. Shay Copeland. Savannah Thaler. Ashley Edwards. Erica Pickering. Zachary Rushak. Elizabeth Evans. Isabella Lair. Veronica Zach. Taylor Hamilton. Brooke Irwin. Isabella Reichel. Hannah Pariano. Brooke Hobbs. Andrew Nazarenas. Quincy Toledo. Cameron Hawkins. Madison Gambon. Maxim Batharum. Gavin Biglin. Grayson Jolly. Matthew Summers. Benjamin Leach. Jake Guttrew. David Walker. Gage Nichols. Garrett Felton. Harrison Hoback. Caleb Thiessen. John Pastore. Ryan McConnell. Jack Howard. Angel Viramontes. Let's go! Trey Hahn. Maggie Olson. Cadence Harper. Katie Kathy Summers. Sophia Athanasoulis. Parker Allen. Lily Karanko. Sierra Picanzo. Jaylene Samora. Madison Wenthold. Blake Whitlock. Elisa Perkins. Edward Etheington. Christian Brooks. Cy Pinto. Alana McKay Epp. Ella Harris. Ava King. Summit Silvers. Allie Morton. Tessa Whitaker. Mia Haft. Ashlyn Haynes. Waltana Hiley. Avery Esparza, Emma Lindsay. Nitsa Benegas. Hannah Burke. Ryan Garbert. Kyle Faulkner. Ryan Anderson. Noah Kent. Andrew Evans. Gabriel Mendoza. Michael Atea. Jack Aarons. Justin Joe. Diego Maldonado. Trey Corbett. Samuel Rummel. Peyton Segisi. Taylor Dillon. Keaton Dennison. Stephen Howell. Nikki Beck. Alana Greathouse. Alexa Postel. Kennedy Kneebone. Kendall Tyson. Caitlin Gardner. Sayla Didario. Kiana Meyer. Mary Jardine. Jonas Rickauer. Benjamin Langer. Ava Klasa. Dylan Burnell. Kyle Corbett. Garrett Alvarado. Rylan Reeder. Zach Hatch. Nuong Turing. Kincaid Killian. Kelsey Allen. Emma Jensen. Macy Toothaker. Annabelle Mead. Isabel Merchant. Alicia Larson. Madeline Green. Sadie Sanders. Cecilia Bernard. Katie Bryan. Grace Burley. Kaylin Decker. Charles Fernandez. Jalen Klickna. Alexander Austin. Kaysen Vagili. Isaiah Black. Jackson Mundy. Chase Bennett. Noah Lopez. Connor McGeehan. Austin Wood. Gavin Malik. Michael Brazeau. Carter Moak. Bryce Chatton. Avery Carter Nathan. Madeline Chatham. Emily Masters. Katie Fitzjohn. Annabelle Cobb. Olivia Campbell. Alyssa Dale. Lauren Ladd. Haley Abkus. Juliana Walker. Adley Whittier. Close enough, sorry. Gabriella Litch. Savannah Bird. Colin Elmore. Remington Schuper. Gabrielle Friedel. Clarissa Betrez. Devaney Martinez. Dominic Dottavio. Levi Holstrom. Logan Kirshner. Benjamin Cisneros. Brody Steele. Piper Toko. Jaden Law. Jessica Cowan. Maya Gonzalez. Caroline Corson. Haley Karras. Matina Shrestha. Avery Peckney. Emily Jennings. Pilar Figueroa. Marissa Gallegos. Jenna Martinez. Aiden Bradeen. Jaden Mathern. Alexander Fernandez. Eric Merchant. Reese Bradford. Gabriela Diaso. Christian Holdren. Natalia Toro. Avery Brown. Sydney Wolf. Carlia King. Alexi Fairman. Cam Mary. Hannah Harper. Caitlin Rywich. Kiara Perkins. Alex Teal. Parker Evans. Devlin Gilkey. Let's give our class of 2022 a huge applause. At this time, I would like to introduce our Assistant Principal, Ruby Bodie. Miss Bodie will guide us through the pin ceremony.
Hey, can we just give our teachers one more round of applause? They're so fantastic. Your teachers care so much about you, and we all will miss you very much. We'll let our teachers get seated here. All right. Thank you, Miss Jensen. It's time for our pinning, and so I'm going to walk you through our pinning ceremony, students. I want to tell you, once we're ready, I want to tell you what a pleasure it has been to spend the year with this 8th grade class. This is a tremendous group of young men and women. We're so happy to celebrate this final step in their journey from middle school to high school. Students, I want you to take a moment to look at this card that you hold in your hand. This was given to you when you crossed the stage from middle school to high school. This beautiful picture, and you saw this on the program as well, was designed by one of your own classmates, Piper Toko. Piper, will you please stand and be recognized? So we're asking Piper to be standing and recognized because we want to give her one more round of applause for this beautiful design. I was able to speak earlier with Piper about her design, and we had a great conversation so we can share with you what it symbolizes. So you see the tiger at the base of the bridge, which is you, that represents you, and on the other end of that bridge is a map of the world. The bridge is representative of the high school, which is the next step on your journey. This symbolizes that you are at the beginning of your journey looking forward into the future, to the new world that you get to create. Thank you, Piper, for that picture. Now take a look at the pin on the card and go ahead and take that off of your card. This pin was also designed by one of your classmates. It is beautiful. It was designed by Emily Jennings. Emily, will you please stand and let's give her a round of applause. Emily and I had a conversation about the meaning behind her pin design as well. And that pin also pictures a tiger. This tiger represents you and the community that you belong to. You are all part of the Erie Tiger team, a team we are all so very proud of. You see the tiger's mouth is open in a roar. This symbolizes the strength of our school and our community, and this powerful animal's roar represents the power you have as a class and your determination. The tiger is looking back at the memories and accomplishments of its past and ready to move on to a bright and successful future. This symbolizes your next step in your journey from Erie Middle to Erie High. There is much happiness, hope, and opportunity waiting for you. At this time, please take that pin off of your card and pin it to your left side on your clothing. Left side. It's okay if you want to pin it to the right. It's okay. Turn to the people next to you and give them a handshake or a high five. Congratulate them. Parents, guardians, family, and staff, please welcome the class of 2022 to high school with a big round of applause. And now it is my pleasure to introduce to you students your new principal, Mr. Matt Buckler.
Thank you, Mrs. Bodie. I appreciate that. I am Matt Buckler, principal of Erie High School. Students, looking at your program and hearing all of the amazing achievements that you've already accomplished, I can tell you that I don't know you that well just yet, at least most of you, but I'm already very proud of you. And you are going to be a great asset to Erie High School. Our teachers and our counselors and administrators are very excited to get to know you. You know, and I listened carefully to what your teacher talked about, Mr. Maughan. And what I would tell you is that I want high school to be very special for you. I do want your voice to be heard. I want you to chase your dreams and achieve everything you have thought about, maybe since you were a small child. If you walk down the hallway to the cafeteria after this ceremony, you can look at our case where we celebrate our kids and our athletics and our grade point averages. And above that case, it says, "Take excellence to the next level." And that means a lot of different things. but I'll share just a few with you. The first is this: Erie High School is your new home, and it is a place where every single one of you has the space to shine and to be great and to be who you are. And that's a promise to you. What it means to me is this, because sometimes kids say, hey, what does it mean to you, Mr. Buckler? And what I would tell you is that every day when I come to Erie High, I try to love you, educate you, support you, be forgiving of you in the same ways that I do my own 3 kids at home. And I feel like I'm on my A game if I can do that for the kids at Erie High School. So some days I fall a little short of that, but that is my goal, and that's how I take excellence to the next level. And for you, there's a number of ways that you can do it. I want you to respect each other and be good citizens at this school. I want you to have a lot of integrity. I want you to get involved in things that are bigger than just yourselves. I want you to shine in the classroom. Many of you are great artists or great musicians or great athletes, and you've got a lot of opportunities here at Erie High School to shine there as well. I want you to have great school spirit. One of the funnest activities at this school is to go out on a Friday night and watch a football game, and you will see that. Maybe you've already participated in part of that. And most of all, the other thing I would tell you in a nutshell about Erie High School is that we do work hard, and we expect that of you, but we also like to have a lot of fun. So on that note, I thank you very much for coming out tonight. Have a great rest of your evening, and we do have refreshments in the cafeteria. Thank you.
I'm going to steal this from you. 8th grade, please sit. 8th grade, please sit. Eighth grade, please sit. We will dismiss our parents and let them go out first. Otherwise, it's going to be chaos. Band, you may go get your instruments, and orchestra, you may get your instruments. We're just trying to clear out so it's not, somebody doesn't get ran over. Your parents can meet you outside in the atrium courtyard area, or they'll meet you over in the cafeteria. I promise they're not going to leave you here. Yet.